Looks like he's taking a leak. Not sure. Yep, definitely was. Hit stop. Alright guys, so we were probably about 30 miles out from Pucallpa and driving past the massive plantation of palm. Alright, so my new amigo Carlo and I just got a tuk-tuk going to Pucallpa. Exactly what you said. So currently walking through one of the main markets in Pucallpa. It's Thursday, March 24th. About 9 o'clock in the morning, and the day is just beginning. Alright, so we're walking towards the river, and there's some sort of altercation that's going on. We just saw the police throw some guy into the back of the truck, and his feet were just flailing outside of the truck bed, and there seems to be a gathering of the people. I don't quite know what happened, but it's exciting. Oh, that was fun.
¿Qué?
¿Peligroso?
No, no peligroso. No. Injusticia. ¿Cómo se dice? Justice, injustice.
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 Yeah.
To a man buy pulseras toy in the place. Municipal person.
Oh man, never a dull moment. And so
this is interest.
Carlos just said Peru is interesting. Oh, hold on, dude. You gotta say that again. Hold on. What did you say? Peru, what?
It's a Pinterest country.
Yeah. Yes. Muy interesante. You just never know what you're gonna find here. We're done. Okay, we just received our comida. We got sopa de verduras. It's like barley or wheat with potatoes, carrots, and other vegetables. And we have some rice with a fried egg. ¿Qué es?
Locro, zapallo.
Locro.
Sí.
Locro zapallo.
Zapallo amarillo.
Zapallo amarillo.
It's similar to calabaza.
Calabaza.
Pero
So it's like we have some corn in there, beans, yeah, potatoes, And it looks like some gigantic peas and a little enchilada with radishes, cabbage, and tomato. And of course, our jugo de pear. How do you say pear in Spanish? All right. Salud. Let me hear you say. All right, guys. So I just wanted to shoot this quick video to show you what it's like in some of the markets in Pucallpa. So we have our new friend here, in Carlos, and I'm gonna try not to get them in the picture. But this is a tiny little stall owned by this woman here. She's super sweet, and they have a number of different plants and herbs and woods and like homeopathic medicine and other wares that are native to the jungles of Peru. So right here we have some plant herbs that are used for tea or different ceremonies. Right here is some coca leaves that are drying. These will be used mostly by workers in the fields to give them stamina, or if people are in high altitudes climbing, helps with that. Also if you get nauseous or your stomach's upset, these do wonders. If you just chew some or you put them in a tea, a little hot water, you're good to go. This is Palo Santo wood. Many of you may be familiar with it. It's said if it's burned to just help clear a room of any negativity or bad vibes. Sort of like if you were to do a smudge with some sage. This is some hand-rolled tobacco, typically used for plant medicine ceremonies like Ayahuasca. They have a number of other dry herbs and leaves up here that I'm not quite sure what they're used for. But this lady seriously has everything. On these shelves here are some liquids that are pretty well known from Peru. One of them is Agua de Florida. Right here, it's water that's sourced from a certain region with essential oils. It's blessed and it's supposed to just help purify you, and it can also be good for just allegedly, removing any bad vibes. The same goes for the Agua de Cananga, and I've not used this yet, but the woman we were speaking with said it's awesome. It's supposed to just put you in a good mood, more or less. If say you're stressed out from work or you got a lot of anxiety, nervousness, the world's kind of giving you a hard time, you put some of this on your hands, rub your hands together, smell, rub it on your body, and you'll feel better. A very similar effect to what a lot of essential oils do. So we will probably pick up a couple bottles of each of these. Have been using the Agua de Florida pretty often, and it's great. She also has some candles here, other small bottles in the other side of the stall. And yeah, that's just a glimpse of like a typical stall with some plant medicine, for lack of a better term. And this is in one of the main markets in Pucallpa. And the main area with all the stalls is right there where it says Entrada. So the jugaria with the juice bars are there, along with other vendors that sell clothing, produce, and some other things. So yeah, there you go. So this is first morning waking up on the barge. Got a little music playing. Everybody's just getting ready for the voyage. You guys gotta check this out. We noticed these guys loading supplies onto this barge here. Look at these guys carrying the bags of cement. This guy's got 3 bags of cement on his back. And these guys have been doing this all morning. Look at these guys. It's just incredible. No forklifts, no pallets. Like they are the forklifts, and they are forming the pallets. It's unreal. All right, so we just got to the Parque de Naturales in Pucallpa. It's this reservation, or preservation rather, of jungle and forest, and they have some exhibits with animals and whatnot. But this was definitely some required solace from the city of Pucallpa, because the activity level there is super high. The calling of the crocodile.
Ya está llegando Juancho.
Tiffany. Juancho, no. Tiffany.
¿Dónde es el otro? ¡Ay!
Tiffany. Juancho.
Ah, la Tiffany, ¿dónde está? Por allá creo que está. Allá. Aquí está. Mira, llegaron a Juancho y Tiffany.
Juancho. Juancho, no. Ahí nomás, Juancho. Juancho. Juancho.
Take a look at these monkeys hanging out over here. It is the funniest thing to watch. They're over there doing tricks, jumping from one beam to another, grabbing the rope swing. Man, it looks fun. One of the families downstairs where we're staying at just opened up the watermelon. So we're eating watermelon. We got the watermelon, and this is the view of the river. Oh, say hola, Oleca. Es new niño. I mean, new amigo. ¿Cómo te llamas? Hierro. Yerso. It's Yerso. We're all hanging out here. Carlos over there doing his thing, and yeah, here's our view. So I don't know if you can see it too well because of the lighting, but God, the river is just massive. It's almost a mile wide in some sections, and it's just gorgeous. And in the background we have some montañas. Yeah, Carlos said that's montañas Canchawaya. Gotcha. I don't know if you heard that, but whatever Carlos said. Oh, say hola. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Jack.
Jack, that's right. And yeah, these are our amigos, and we met them earlier. Super cool kids. All right, Carlos and I just made it to Mauiso in the middle of the jungle, somewhere off the Ucayali River. It's 7 a.m. on Monday, the 28th, and Carlos is taking it all in. We got all of our amigos on the boat. Probably wondering what the holdup is. Alright guys, just made it to Mauiso. ¿Qué tal? And yeah, this seems to be the town. ¿Qué tal, amigo? Alright guys, taking you straight to the source of how the chicken is prepared. So our new friend over here has about 6 birds that she has just, let's say, prepped, for lack of a better word, for dinner this evening for the community. Basically, the birds get decapitated, laid out right here to bleed out, and then they get dropped in some boiling water for a few seconds before she slowly takes the feathers off and skins them. Alright, it is about noon in Mauiso, and we are walking. Our new amigo Juan on the left, y Carlos. Hola, buenos dias. And people are looking at me like I am an alien. They might see a gringo every couple months. So this must be a treat for them. So we are going to Juan's house. Check it out. And see what he and his familia is up to. So guys, this is it. Like, this is how they are living in Mauiso. Alright guys, so we are in Casa de Juan with his family, and they're having lunch right now. It is local fish from the river, and it's in this like really like earthy, like almost like a barbecue broth. Served with platanos in the middle of the table, and they have this like vinegar corn juice that they add to a lot of their meals, and it's pretty intense. Juan over there was coughing up a little bit, so was Carlos, and I have to admit it got me too. And this is basically inside their dwelling, their pueblo, and they have some tobacco drying here. Buenas tardes from La Selva in Mauiso. So we're on a little expedition with this caballero Juan and his wife, esposa, and the amigo Carlos. And I gotta tell you guys, this is super dense back here. The amount of growth is just unbelievable. You can see behind me, it's just palms for days, trees, shrubbery, brush. It's no joke. So this is a look at a somewhat newer trail that they just blazed a few weeks ago. Walking through some tobacco fields. and it's pretty beautiful. Oh yeah. All right, so this is nighttime in Mauiso in La Selva. Every night, as long as it's not raining, they got massive groups out playing volleyball, and down here is the football. Alright guys, so this is what the final product of the tobacco rolling looks like. Tuesday, 29th, about 1:40 p.m. Buenas noches, mis amigos. Alright, so Carlo and I were set to leave the town of Mauiso today, Friday the 1st of March. But as you can tell from the video and hear from the sounds, it's raining like crazy. So our viaje has been canceled. Basically, we have to take a small boat to this meeting spot for the ferry to pick us up, and that's not going to happen. So I just want to show you what's going on. It's been like just a surreal kind of day. It felt like a dream. So it's about 6:30 right now, and it's raining. The town just got power again, and I'm here with the amigo. We're just having a chat about this and that, and other amigos here. Hola amigos. So this is the room where they were rolling some tobacco and getting it prepped for a shipment to Iquitos and Pucallpa. And about, I'd say almost an hour ago, they come in with this wild boar that they just caught on a hunt. Hola amiga. That is the wife of Alan here in the jean shorts, and that is his uncle, and they are prepping the boar, which they just caught probably a couple hours ago somewhere really deep in the jungle, they were saying. Not every home has electricity, so they're running the generators right now. I don't know if you can hear that. And there's Alan. Dude, these guys are so awesome. Just so laid back and cool. Like, I can't even really put it into words. Like, just how relaxed and cool these guys are. Dogs running around all over the place. There we go. And yeah, it's just such a humbling experience to, you know, live with these families for a few days, see how they live their lives day to day. There's probably a lot more footage that I could have taken from, you know, the day-to-day activities, like the kids going to school, kids playing soccer, just what every day is like inside the house. But you know, I got a few which will suffice, but it's just been a really cool experience so far, so just completely grateful to have it. So yeah. ¿Le puedo comer? Mira.
Bacán, la batita de Mauiso.
Mucho.
Mucho.
Yeah.
¿Estás tomando una foto? Sí, listo. Aquí yo sé. Dos.
Dos, tres, Mauiso! All right, well, we are saying our final goodbyes to Mauiso, and it is kind of sad, but happy at the same time. It's our brother from another mother manning the boat here. He's going to take us to the drop-off and receiving point for the barge. Hola, amigo. Buen día. And that'll be that. Got our stuff here. So, yeah, we thought we were going to leave last night, but there was a ton of rain that fell through most of the evening, so they called off the drop. So now we go today, which actually is a blessing. You see our amigo over there, Segura. He's like the sweetest kid ever. Listo?
Yes.
Oh man. And we ship off. Whenever I'm in a boat like this, I always think of that Aaliyah song, Rock the Boat. Don't rock the boat. Carlo! Alright guys, Carlos and I just left Mauiso, wrapping up with the trip here.
Tenemos que volver.
Que aventura, huh? Oh man. So we're with Juan, his novia, girlfriend, and their little hija, daughter, that's walking right there. And this is the port where we're going to wait for our ferry boat to come grab us and go back to Pucallpa. Yeah. Que bonito, no? Carlos is equally as awestruck at the beauty of the Ucayali River and the sunset that has befallen it. So yeah guys, this is what we're looking at as the trip comes to an end. We thought we were going to have about 4 days here, but it turned out to be more like 7. And it was actually a tremendous blessing in disguise, like these types of things normally are. It looks like something out of like a Hallmark movie. Oh man. Yes, check this out. It's the Ucayali, the Rio Ucayali sunset about 5:30 on Sunday, April the 3rd. O'clock on the boat, and this guy just started playing the dance music again, so we got like an impromptu workout going on while on the river and just hanging out with the guys. It's so funny. Check it out. Carlos finishing dips. We got our man here. So this is our view. It's a beautiful afternoon. And he's just got his boombox out here. He's just jamming. Está bien? 7:30 in the morning and they're playing dance music on the ferry. It's the funniest shit in the world. So you got a speaker right here, and everybody's just eating, hanging out. These ferries are so random and ridiculous. Oh, I don't understand it, but whatever. Alright guys, so we are still on the ferry boat. It's Monday, about 6 p.m. I think this is one of our final stops. So this is a local depot on the Ucayali River around Tierra Blanca. If you want to look that up on the map, Tierra Blanca. And this is part of a routine supply run that these ships do, and they're transporting numerous different types of cargo and stores like wood, fish, grain, and among other things to Alright guys, so we're currently trying to get downriver, and there are these floating bogs all over the river, and although they're quite beautiful, it makes for a little bit of difficulty in navigating the waters. So basically we're just looking for the best route possible, and we're gonna full steam ahead. Alright guys, so we just arrived in Sol Naciento. This was the town that was south of Mauiso and south of Pucallpa. This is where we're going to be doing the ceremony this evening. And this is what it looks like as you walk up. You always have to be careful where you step in the jungle because you don't know los insectos, because you never know what kind of activity is underneath you. Wow, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm just awestruck by the beauty of this place. Amazing. Looks like palm groves over here with, looks like bananas or platanos. Not quite sure. Still haven't figured that out yet. And this appears to be the town. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
Nice. Hi, mucho gusto. Oh, ¿cómo estás? Good?
Bien, acá.
Yeah. Oh, es increíble.
Ajá, bonito.
Qué bonito. Es paraíso.
Sí.
Sí. ¿Tu nombre?
Hortensia.
Hortensia.
Ajá.
Hortensia Joseph.
Yo sé.
Sí.
¿Tu hermano?
Sí, hermanos.
También.
Hortensia. Beautiful. I got some kids hanging out here. Alright, we're going to see what the night brings us. Hasta luego. Alright guys, so our path was flooded, so the crew sent their boy Omar, and he is literally paddling us one by one through this tiny canal to get to the mountain. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 9. Kid is 9 years old, paddling a boat in the middle of the jungle. Alright guys, just got off the Adventure River, and this is where we're going to be having the ceremony. In the middle of nowhere. Oh, gracias. Hola, amigo. Hola.
Hola.
Alright, so we're waiting for Carlo, who's literally getting picked up right now by a 9-year-old on a very tiny boat. And he's a tall Peruvian man, so anything could happen. Okay, we all just rejoined our party, and we're coming upon the ashram, I believe they call it, where the ceremony will be held. Hola! We got the kids helping out, and it's a pretty beautiful thing to witness. So yeah, this looks like it's just in a grove of trees, and this is where they typically will take guests to do ayahuasca. This is it, guys. This is where we'll be laying. We got the medicine right there. And this is about as close to the earth as you can be.
Amazing, bro.
See, could not agree more, bro. Okay. Well, ceremony will commence soon. Yo guys, what is up? Alright, so we just concluded the ayahuasca ceremony in the middle of the Peruvian jungle in the northeastern part of the country. about 50 miles west of the Amazon, or the state of Amazonas. Nothing short of incredible. Wish you could have all been here to experience it, but that's why I shoot these cheesy videos, so at least you can see it vicariously through this goofy person and face that you have to tolerate. So yeah, just amazing. And I want to show you what we're walking through right now in the terrain, because it's gnarly to say the least. So we just came through that, and as you can imagine, they get a lot of rain down here in the jungle. So we had to get this little boat, which was operated by a 9-year-old who was paddling us one by one, probably about close to a mile down this waterway. And he has to do about 5 people. I mean, this is the toughest little kid I've ever seen in my entire life. So you get off and you're basically walking through this. And here's a good sound effect for you. Oh, here we go. Oh, there you go. Nice and deep. So, I don't know if you guys ever walked through knee-high mud in your life or in the Amazon, but it's quite beautiful. And here we have some sun-kissed mud. Ooh, that's really squishy. It's like it's talking to you. And that's what your feet look like. And here's our view. We have to traverse through these logs, get back to the pueblo, which is Sol Naciento, and get some food. Here's a look at some of the lush tropical greenery that is the jungle. There's our boy Luciano. And yeah, guys, just want to say thanks for viewing. I think this is going to cap off the videos for the trip. Might be some more like going upstream to Pucallpa or back to Lima, but yeah, this was Pucallpa and the jungle in the northeastern part of Peru in a nutshell. Thanks for your attention if you watched, and hopefully it sparks some interest to visit this amazing country. So bye for now. Hasta luego, and shit, say la vie.